Welcome to Fun with Facepalm. I've got 10 stories for you today, so keep your eyes on those cute animals, and let's get started. I work at a print shop where we work on photographs, printing off documents, all sorts of stuff. There was this one older gentleman that wanted an old photograph copied, and he also asked a few questions about how the photo could be edited. Everything was fine, until... We took this picture back in 1968. My brother, my sister, my uncle, and the photographer accidentally left my grandmother out of the picture. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so could you add her in? Sorry? You mean could I edit her picture in from another photograph? No, I mean, can you widen the original picture from the side so that she can be seen? I'm not sure I follow. She's standing right there, but the photographer accidentally left her out. I would like it if you make her visible. Sir, I am very sorry, but that is simply not possible. He did seem to get it after a lengthy explanation. On the plus side, since his request wasn't possible, he later brought in a picture of his grandmother to the shop, so we edited the colors and etc. and made a big print, and the customer was very happy. I work at an aquarium. Today, I was in charge of doing a feeding show with the penguins. As little kids in the audience go, "Ew!" A full-grown lady walks up. She covers the children's eyes. Then she turns to me through the tank.
How can you let the kids watch this? Dead animals being given to those cute creatures? Disgusting!
She stalks off, and I continued the show. Just a few weeks later, I get a notification from management telling me to show up for court for this lady was suing us. Then in the court she says,
"They were corrupting our children, letting them see dead animals being fed to other animals that were cute and fluffy creatures."
Ma'am, with all due respect, the penguins need fish to survive. The children aren't corrupted by it because they eat fish, chicken, and beef themselves. Are you expecting us to have to feed them at 10 p.m. when we're closed and they're about to sleep? This went in a circle for a while, and she ended up losing. I work at a pizza chain in Florida. One time I had a customer violently banging on the counter. "Hey, where's my pizza? I'd like to go home and eat it before tomorrow morning, you know." Sir, it's Saturday night. I told you that we were busy. And when you came in to order, I told you that it'd take around 30 minutes. So? I nodded at the clock at the wall beside him. So it's only been like 10 minutes since you came in to order? The customer glances at the clock and then back at me. "Oh, give me a break. Do I look like I can tell time?" He looked at least like he was in his mid-30s. I was taking a road trip with my friend. We both find ourselves in need of a bathroom. My friend has an especially urgent need, since he had a large soda with lunch. After several more miles, we finally spot a service station. We exit the highway, pull into the station, and make a beeline for the men's room. After I finish, I go over to the sink to wash my hands, but I see my friend still standing at the urinal. "Hey, aren't you done yet?" Not looking up, he says, "Didn't you see the sign outside? It said with 8 gallons you get a free car wash." My mobile phone rings. I know it's spam because I don't give out my mobile number and it's unlisted. I answer it anyway since I'm not doing anything important. "Hello, I'm so-and-so with Made Up Company. I'm calling on behalf of your insurance company regarding a traffic accident in which you were driving, and it was not your fault." I've had this scam before, and I just hung up. But I decided to see how long I'd keep this going. "I don't think so. I don't drive at all." "Oh, my apologies. I've misread. I see here that you are actually the passenger and not the driver." "Nope. I always take public transportation." "Oh yes, my mistake. I see that it was actually a relative of yours who lives nearby, who was a passenger in the car, and it was not their fault in the traffic accident." "Nope. I am the only member of my family in the city, and the rest of my family is at least 200 kilometers away." "Son of a bitch! God damn!" And the call ends. If they ever call me back, I'm gonna ask them who my insurer is, since they're calling on behalf of them apparently. I'm working the front counter at a car rental place, and it's a slow day. A customer walks in. She looks like she's in her mid-20s.
Hi, I want to get a car for the weekend. I'm going up to see my family in Los Angeles.
No problem. I have a compact car available for this price per day.
Oh, that's really great. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll need your credit card or a debit card for a security deposit, and your driver's license. She had a surprised look on her face.
Oh, you need a driver's license to rent a car?
Yes, ma'am. I need a government-issued license.
I don't have a driver's license.
That's okay if you've misplaced it. A temporary paper one is accepted here as well, as long as it has a DMV watermark on it.
No, you don't understand. I never got a driver's license. I never learned how to drive.
I was a bit shocked at this information, because a car is almost essential if you live or work in San Diego. I see. How do you expect to drive the car in Los Angeles if you don't even know how to drive?
I honestly don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. I really need to have a driver's license to rent a car?
Yes, ma'am. You really need a driver's license to rent a car. The customer thanks me for my time and walks out. I go back to cleaning and organizing the front office. 2 hours later, the customer walks back in. My coworker is working the front counter. I am on my lunch break in the next room, and I overhear the entire conversation.
I want to rent a car to visit my family in Los Angeles.
Okay, no problem. We have a compact car available. I will need your driver's license and a credit card. The customer opens her purse and places a credit card and a driver's license on the counter. The coworker grabs the credit card and the license and looks them over. Ma'am, I need your driver's license. I think this is your husband's.
That's not what I was told earlier by the other guy. He said I just needed a driver's license.
That's correct. But you need your driver's license issued to you in your name, not a driver's license you found on the street. Besides, the driver's license you gave me expired 6 years ago. I can't take this because it's no longer valid. The customer begins to yell.
I was told I needed a driver's license, and I never got a driver's license, so I went and bought one. I paid $200 for this license off a guy from Craigslist. Here is a driver's license. Now give me a car.
Let me get my manager. He goes back to the next room and asks me to come out. Ma'am, I overheard everything from the next room. The employee is correct. You need a driver's license that's issued to you, and definitely not an expired license you bought online. We will not be renting you a car today. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You told me I needed a license, take my license, give me a car, or else I'll call the police.
Don't bother. I'll call them for you instead. Have a seat. The customer sat in a chair. When the police officer showed up, she explained to them why they were called. He asked to see the driver's license and promptly arrested her for identity theft. I work at an IP company, and for those who don't know, it's Internet Service Provider, and I'm working the telephones for customer support. Hi, thank you for calling the ISP. Can I help you?
My water heater is not working.
Oh, I'm sorry this is happening to you, but I fixed the internet. I have no clue how to fix a water heater.
But I have kids and they can't shower. I can't take them to school if they're not clean, you know. And I have a bad hip and I just need the water heater fixed.
I'm sorry this is happening to you, but I can only fix the internet and TV issues. I really have no clue how to fix water heaters.
Are you sure you're not the water heating people?
Yep, I'm pretty sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, you people never fixed my water heater.
And she hung up after that. I work at the deli counter at a grocery store. We have deals on Sunday and Mondays where deli meat is $2 off. A customer comes up and says,
Today is Tuesday, and the deli meat's on sale on Sunday and Monday.
That is correct.
I want the Sunday and Monday prices.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that is only on Sunday and Mondays.
But today is Tuesday.
Yes.
I want the Monday price.
I pause as I try to process what was not clear, but the customer continues.
Why did you pick Sunday and Monday for the sale?
I'm not sure why those days were picked. And in an outraged tone, she says,
But today is Tuesday, and that would mean I'd have to wait till Sunday for the sales price.
Yes. I'm confused about their confusion, since they just gave me the definition of the Sunday-Monday sale. Still outraged, she said,
Well, that is ridiculous.
And she leaves. The best part about this is, I later learned from my coworker that the same customer returned once I left for break.
Now that that mean deli person is gone, I will take the Monday price.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
Well, I won't be here on Sunday.
And she leaves in a huff. I work in a popular bakery that only makes pies, and here's our regular complaints and questions.
Do you sell cakes or cookies or anything besides pie? Does banana pie have bananas?
Or,
Why does banana pies have bananas in it?
why's the apple pie sweet?
Can I get the strawberry pie without seeds?
What's the difference between a whole pie and a slice?
Can I get a pecan pie with no pecans?
Do you make cherry pies without cherries?
Why do I have to buy a whole slice of pie? You should just give me a free sample the same size as a slice.
A customer wanders down a paint aisle where I'm working, and he asked advice on paint. I tell him, and he asks the difference between brands. Well, brand 1 here is a bit thicker than brand 2, but other than that, they're pretty much the same.
What do you mean, thicker?
The paint is thicker consistency.
I don't understand.
Do you know what cake batter looks like? And water?
Yeah?
Cake batter is thicker than water, like brand 1 is thicker than brand 2.
Brand 1 is cake batter?
It went on like this for a while, so I ended up leaving him there to contemplate.